Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
And me, Jack.
Me, Lachlan.
This week, Cunha's got a ban. Should we replace him?
Did Chelsea's loss to Ipswich do more damage to Chelsea or Leicester?
That's a bit harsh.
Life's terrible anyway. It doesn't matter.
So, I think it did more damage to Leicester than us, actually.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
Good evening, Lachlan.
Oh, good evening, Jack and Keith. I don't really.
He always puts you first.
Yeah, I know, he likes me.
I think it's because you say his.
Maybe he's gone just
last.
alphabetically, so he doesn't
Yeah.
want to offend anyone.
Well, the last thing I
with
hear is
favourites.
Jack, so I think the first thing I think of is Jack then.
Okay.
Because
Is that the first thing every day you think of?
Yeah.
Jack.
Jack off. First
Do
thing in the
you
morning.
picture me when you do that?
No. I didn't think about that.
No, it's a different Jack.
I
Jack
didn't-
Nicholson.
I didn't think about that Friday morning or Sunday morning. I definitely wasn't jacking off on Sunday morning.
Oh,
Tuesday
wait,
morning?
was this the Chelsea game you're thinking of?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It was
Was
quite,
that-
it was
was that-
quite horrible. I never want to see DeSassi play another game in my fucking time.
It was pretty bad.
so bad, like under zero pressure, and it wasn't a penalty. It was just one of those when it rains, it pours games.
Yeah, that was a terrible, blind pass. What you're thinking of, and then the penalty, which I don't think was a penalty.
Which was never a penalty. It's the biggest dive. You should be yellow carded for a dive that bad.
But they're doing the ref's call these days.
It's
So
just-
once the ref calls it, they don't really interfere that much,
The thing is,
Yeah.
if you
unless
don't...
it was completely
The
obvious.
VAR had a look at it. So
Yeah,
how
I
can
know.
VAR look at it and
They,
still call
they
it?
leave the ref. No, they don't call it. They just don't change the ref's call.
Yeah, it's fucked.
If you'd had Sanchez in goals, that wouldn't have been a penalty, because there's no way he'd have been out quick enough to take down the lap.
Yeah, but even then, like Delapi's never reaching that ball.
No.
he
No,
literally,
he's basically stretched to toe it away, and
Yeah.
then
he's just
dived.
gone. Okay, well, I'm just gonna literally dive here.
Yeah.
Like literally,
There was
dive.
contact, but it was not... in a-
It was not enough to take anyone off their feet ever.
A grown man, like off his feet. Like, come on. And then they look at the Felix offside for 5 minutes, but they don't. They look at that for 10 seconds and just you call it a pen. Like,
He did immediately make his presence known to Lap.
Yeah,
He just
he just started barging into
Yeah,
everyone. How does he not get a yellow card for any of those?
Oh, yeah, he has committed the most fouls in the league this season.
Really? Well, it doesn't surprise me because
He is good. He is good, though.
oh,
he's good value as a striker.
he's a good player, and that's what I need. But I don't care if we lose, like just straight out. But like, it just wasn't a pen. So like, doesn't matter who you are, Liverpool. Doesn't matter what team you are. It's not a pen.
No,
right?
I don't think it was
So-
a penalty. But
And after
your
that,
performance.
oh, it was still
not-
bad.
yeah.
It was still shocking. But they scored. What, the pen was in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So they score, they're at home, and then the atmosphere is just crazy. Like, so at that point, it's just like a domino effect after that, when it should just never be a pen.
No.
So we only would have lost 1-0, but that would have been even better.
Yeah, that Hutchinson goal was nice.
Oh, it was good. It was
Yeah.
good, but I don't know how you can fuck up so bad like that under zero pressure and just
Yeah.
pass the ball straight to them. Like.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think it did more damage to Leicester, actually.
Well, it's good that you're looking at your Chelsea losses that way.
Only
But how do you feel about that, Jack? How do you feel
Well-
about being beaten by a team that's in relegation form, basically?
yeah, you got
Look, okay. Let's talk about the last two games for Leicester, Liverpool and City. They scored against Liverpool, held them to 1-0 until almost half-time. They've looked much better against Liverpool and City than they have the weeks before.
They did have chances against City.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they're on the right trajectory. I think
That's
that
because City are rubbish.
well, there is that. They looked all right against Liverpool too, though.
Yeah.
Not brilliant, but all right. I think they're on the right trajectory, and points will come at
You
some
do
point.
realise that the trajectory at the moment is down.
Yeah, well, it's Villa next, and, Villa are Villa.
They still look-
Villa look rubbish. Oh no, that's right. Duran got that red card. Watkins hasn't started for a while. He looked great. Although they will not have Rodgers.
Yeah, that's something I'm really thankful for.
That is the silver lining in
Yeah.
that.
Rodgers being out, I saw that. I was like, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, too many yellows.
He only had to last one more game, and he'd been fine.
Yeah, but for the new year, heaps of players actually were on them that didn't get them. There were heaps, and now it's a reset. I think Leicester do look better. But the fact that like Ipswich won that game is just not good for them. Like
No.
No. Well, is it 14 points Leicester, 15 Ipswich, 16 Wolves, 17 Everton. It's not a huge difference.
no. The saving grace is that Southampton are so shit
Well-
that they are coming last. So no matter
Yeah,
what,
I think pretty much that is the case.
so
They're gone. I think it's just damage limitations.
yeah,
so.
I think they are gone.
Or can they break Derby's record
Yeah,
of 11?
Try.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to beat, I think.
Yeah.
but that's
They need to get Rooney in if they want to beat that.
the teams at the bottom.
He's gone now.
I know.
He's gone. He got
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah.
No, he left.
Oh, he
Mutual
left.
consent. He
Mutual-
lost 4-0 to Coventry before he left. So
Who manages Coventry?
Oh, Frank Lampard.
He got Rooney the sack.
They don't get enough time. It's not fair. It actually isn't fair. Like, how can you implement any system in that amount of time?
He's
Like,
had quite a few. He's had half a season.
yeah,
half a season. is
22,
still
22
not enough.
games.
Half a season,
22
rock
games.
bottom.
Yeah, I guess.
And they were conceding like 4s, 5s, 6s.
Yeah.
There was a few. I think they had multiple 3-0 draws where they clawed their way back, but
Well, I didn't realise they were losing like 5-0, 6-0 every
Yeah.
game, so that's pretty bad. Reminds me of a team in red.
What team in red is that you're talking about?
I'm telling you, United are lucky that the people below them are just somehow worse because United are. It is bad. It's
Until
actually really
Manu
bad.
came on there, I thought they were in for an absolute
Hiding, yeah.
hiding. Newcastle
Yeah.
should have been 4 or 5 up before Manu
Yeah,
came
yeah,
on.
they were wasteful anyway, and they had an offside goal.
Yeah.
that Isaac got. Well, he was heaps offside anyway, but like still.
It hit a defender, although it was being played forward, so
Yeah.
that's why it was ruled offside. Even though it was being played forward to the other side
But
of the field.
it does not get any easier for them at all. They play Liverpool next.
Oh,
and
if they play like that, Liverpool will spank them
smack
completely.
And Salah scored the most goals against any
Against
other team
United.
than United than any
he
other
scored
team.
a hat trick not that long
Yeah.
ago against them.
yeah. And Amarim's admitted they're in a relegation battle. He said it's his fault. I don't think it's his fault. It's the players.
It's the players.
The only person who got those players working was Van Nistelrooy. I think isn't he responsible for 6 of those points they've got?
Yeah.
yeah, which is just I don't know how the fuck that works. I think they need more than just a new coach, which they have.
Yeah.
They need,
But they'll have to sell players before they can buy players.
yeah, they need a miracle of scouting and
I'm
recruitment.
pretty glad that Bruno got a red card 2 weeks ago and I had to get rid of him.
yeah, I had to.
But before that, he got me like 27 points in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
3
he's good
nines in a
for
row
fun.
or something like that.
It's really funny that the only team that they've beaten in the last like 10 was City.
Yeah.
One game
Well, if
against
you're going to
City.
be up for it, it's going
Yeah.
to be a derby, isn't it? And City,
But
at that point, we're definitely.
I really think
over the
even
place.
Kyle said himself Salah's going to get about 4 goals next week. So I really think
You
they're
gonna
spank him.
captain him?
Oh, I'm going to
this
captain
season?
it. I'm not putting my faith in Chelsea ever again.
Okay, let me talk about this. I brought Kulusevski in on my free transfer.
Okay, this is the reason why you had Kulusevski as captain. Yeah,
And then I put him as captain because I was playing Wolves and I thought, no, I'll change it back to Salah. I changed it back to Salah. But I'm at Boorowa on Brock's ADSL internet and I kid you not, I put the captain back on Salah. It said accepted, done, didn't look at it. Look at it on the when it goes live and Kulusevski is still captain. We were all on Brock's Wi-Fi.
You
and it
forgot
must
to
have,
hit save.
I swear to God, this was not I have cooked way too hard this season. This was not one of them things. I was doing my team and we're all on the internet and it cuts out every like 5 minutes. I pressed accepted, didn't put it through.
So, but you did.
swear on my life.
You did at one stage choose Kulusevski.
Yeah, I did, and then
Now,
I changed it back.
You told me in a message that it was all the app's fault. The app went weird and did it.
Yeah, it was. I blame the app and the internet and Brock's internet.
you doing it on the app?
Yeah, I do only do it on the app. I've never used it on the computer in my life.
never used
I
the
only
app.
do it on the computer.
I have been caught out by the app because the app does weird things like that, even with proper internet.
I'm telling you, I put Salah captain and I pressed it.
Okay, we believe you. So I can add 16 points on to you.
No, obviously that's not how it works.
Can you add them on to me at the same time?
But
No, you completely on your own chose Palmer as
But
captain.
he hit the woodwork twice. He
Yeah.
almost got an assist for, was it Enzo's header?
he did get an assist and it was disallowed for offside and he hit the post twice. Oh, you're telling me.
But why Palmer over Salah? A few weeks ago, you said, I'm too scared to take it off
It
Salah.
was Ipswich.
But it's Salah.
Look, all right, where'd I get...
This is we're watching a Ballon d'Or winning season.
He's never going to get the Ballon d'Or, but it will be a fantastic season.
Nah, he will. If they don't
He
give
will.
it to him.
Because if they win the Premier League, if they get even close to winning the Champions League,
Yeah.
and
They have to-
any cups,
No, it's going to
what
Vinny.
else is happening?
It's going to Vinny.
They
No.
have to at
And
least make
every
the semis
other big player around Europe and the world is not
on that level.
on that level this season.
He's incredible this season. Was it Henri's record for most goals, most assists in one season? Is
he's
20
going-
and 20, and he's on 17 and 11, is it?
Yeah,
He's going for it.
yeah. Well, he's already got 8 goals, 8 assists.
He's
18
brilliant, but
games.
sometimes he's getting so lucky too. But you need it. Some of the assists and some of the goals, like I think that the amount of assists that he has from the XGs, like it is over like exceeding the XG by like 4 times, like on the assist that he's getting on some of the goals. Like, but still, he is extremely good. He's the best player in the league.
I think Liverpool shouldn't give him a new contract until close to the end of the season, because as soon as he gets a new contract, it'll be like, job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super weird. I don't know why they haven't given him one already. Like,
I did see rumours that him and Van Dijk are likely to sign a 2-year extension.
Yeah, I think they will. Trent's gone to Real, we know that.
yeah,
They've turned down the first one.
He's
he's
out of
gone.
contract at the end of the season.
he's
Yeah,
gone
I
at the
know.
end of the season.
I
He's
think
not staying.
if Gomez and Bradley were fit, they'd have let him go for some money.
No way. Not at this point, because they are poised to win. There's no way you let Trent go.
I think Bradley's as good as Trent.
Oh no,
No.
I do.
not
I do.
creatively.
I think,
There's no way.
You give Trent a
bit.
bit of time and space in that midfield, and you saw like the last few weeks, if he gets time and space, how many balls he puts in. He should have had a big haul weeks ago, but it's only people couldn't finish.
Not even so much that. It's like you're literally on track to like have like one of your players have a Messi-esque season and to win the title. You don't sell any player in January. You don't fuck up. Like you don't.
no, you don't stuff around.
You don't try and replace a puzzle piece like that's like because it's working. I think they're going to win pretty easy.
I did say they're probably quite happy to let Darwin go,
Yeah,
Well, you would be,
that
wouldn't
that
you?
wouldn't surprise
but
me.
then to replace him being linked with Isak as one of them. Just imagine Isak up front for
150
Liverpool.
mil Newcastle.
I know, but if
I think
Liverpool
he's worth
paid
it.
that,
I think he's
if,
worth it.
if Liverpool paid that,
The way he is in front of goal and the way he is right now
fuck,
in that Liverpool setup,
that'd be
that'd be it.
unstoppable.
Well,
It would
for
be
years.
for years, actually years. He's actually only like 24 years old.
Yeah.
25.
Oh, he looks older than he is. If they had got Isak, it's over for everyone.
I think
actually,
Gary summed it up the best the other day. He said Isak's looked good all season, but he doesn't start scoring goals until Newcastle click. So if you transferred him into a continuously clicking Liverpool team, it's going to be a goal machine.
Yeah.
well, the only reason he wasn't scoring, the only reason Newcastle were where they are, was because they had every single starter was injured. Every single starter was injured.
And he was
Gordon-
injured for a few weeks.
Yeah,
at the
he
start
was
of the
injured.
season.
Gordon was injured. Hall was injured, and Hall's been that good. Can't
know.
believe we fucking sold him. Like he's
40
been
points in the last 4 weeks.
He's been so
On your
good.
bench.
Yeah.
But
I've only got a few of those points. He's been on the bench for a couple of them.
But now their injuries are back, they look fucking good. They look really good. I think Newcastle looks scary good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that we played them already, like, because like they're catching up. Should we talk about Forest in second place?
They're more in the title race than Chelsea.
Oh, we never said we were. You say we said it for weeks.
Hold on.
You
Okay,
said
this
it
is back
for
to
weeks.
podcast. We go, and you go, are we in the title? Are we in the title race?
We actually were.
You were.
But I think that's
But that's
actually
only
such a
that's only
detriment.
2 games.
It's
ago.
only 2 games. There's still so many games to go.
Yeah.
But like I think
Liverpool might have sewed it up already.
Well, I don't think they've sewn it up, but it's definitely
the only
if they
reason
don't win it, they've lost it.
Yeah.
the only reason I don't think they've sewn it up completely is because Champions League.
And possible injuries.
Yeah.
Or
If they go deep, they will be playing their best team every game, and then that's just more opportunities for injuries and stuff. And I actually don't want it to happen because I think Salah would just hit crazy numbers this season.
Yeah.
But if Salah gets injured, actually, their output is down the drain. Gakpo's been good and Diaz
I
has
don't
been
know.
good.
Like I'm
I
doubtful
don't
on
know.
that.
No, the goals come from all over the pitch.
He's got 17 goals and 11 assists.
Yeah.
That's That's 27.
But they're not the only goal of the game.
Yeah, I know. But if they score, it's usually it's him.
He's involved.
It's
usually.
like
yeah.
It'll make the scorelines less, but they're still going to win every win.
I don't know. I think the morale detriment would be so crazy if he were to get injured. I think they'll think, fuck.
Do you know Arnie Schlott has only lost one game in 2024 across Feyenoord and Liverpool? That was the Forest game.
That's pretty crazy.
That's good odds.
So we're saying that Nuno is manager of the season?
They got
Didn't you say sacked by Christmas?
No, I said...
Everyone did.
No. Was that you?
No, that was definitely you.
No, I said Wolves were going down.
No, you said Nuno sacked by Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Everyone
true.
said that though. Actually, before this season, everyone said they just escaped relegation.
I think
last
we're
year.
remembering just how sad he looked when he was at Spurs, but that was probably
That's
Spurs.
just fucking Spurs. That's just fucking.
Didn't he? He went to Saudi and he won the league twice and the King Cup once with not the top team. He learnt something about winning.
I think it's just Spurs. Actually, I think just don't go anywhere near that dumpster fire of a team. Like,
I don't think. Yeah, they've got a lot. They have a lot of injuries at the moment. I don't think they're a complete dumpster fire. I think United are at least.
Well, I don't think United are a dumpster
on
fire.
par
I think
with
they're
them
like
as far as dumpster fire
a
goes.
nuclear reactor like that's about to like Chernobyl. That's what United are.
It's a bit like watching Donald Trump coming back into power. It's like something bad's about to happen. You're just not sure when. That's
Just
watching
sure
a
when.
United game.
Yeah, but like even like I was talking to Kyla because the games were on at the same time, and Kyla said like they can't even pass the ball.
No, they couldn't.
Like
they kept losing the ball.
Like they could not even make 2-3 passes together.
Even kicking the ball out.
Like
When they were trying to pass to someone, it's going out. I just gone, what is this?
yeah, I was going. Oh, I didn't think it was that
Casemiro
bad.
was a shit show.
Yeah, The whole-
Xerxes
Like, they
hooked
give
at
him a
30
chance to score.
minutes. Yeah,
He
hey,
just, yeah.
send it into the crowd. Yeah, Xerxes hooked at 30 minutes for Mainu, who was he 18?
yeah,
18-year-old coming on to steady the boat.
Yeah.
Is ridiculous.
yeah. Newcastle could have put him to the sword if they were just.
Yeah,
I think
I think they should have. But
that first Isaac goal, they celebrated like they were playing the under 16s, not like they were playing United.
and then they
like,
scored the same goal with Joe Linton. in the
Yeah, and
middle.
then they're just like yeah, like not like they were like.
Yeah,
That was just like,
it's like,
they expected to just.
what time is it?
Yeah, they expected them to come at any moment. Like,
Well, I mean,
and I think
that back row as well. Was it
Yeah.
Maguire, De Ligt, and Martinez? That's not a good back row.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how De Ligt has fallen off so hard because he was so good at one point.
He was put out of Bayern squad by Dyer, though.
Yeah, which is just I don't know. I think United need to stop
And
buying.
you think that's bad, but it's even worse when you hear it was Danny Dyer.
Who's Danny Dyer?
You don't know Danny Dyer? He's Jared Bowen's father-in-law for
Yeah.
a start.
Father-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an actor.
He's an actor.
Yeah, Cockney actor. Was it EastEnders?
Yeah, he's
one
in
of his
EastEnders.
favourites.
Jared
Yeah.
Bowen's married to his daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
His daughter Danny Dyer.
Danny Dyer.
Right, he's been a West Ham man all his life. He's a
Oh,
Cockney
really?
geezer.
Oh, so he must love that.
Yeah.
He must love
Have you
that. his daughter.
have you seen Rivals on Disney Plus?
No,
Oh, he's in that.
no, I haven't.
Yeah, he's good in that.
So there you go. That thing you haven't seen, he's in it.
Yeah.
There you go. The person I don't know and the thing I haven't seen.
isn't it- in the end,
that
clears it
really
up.
puts
Yeah,
it all
yeah.
together for me.
He's in Cockneys vs Zombies as well. I think.
Cockneys vs zombies. What is
These
that
two,
like?
yeah.
I've never seen it. I just know of it.
Yeah, I think United just need to stop buying. They're buying players just off their name alone. I think they need to actually watch them play.
What was it? 60 mil for Lenny Yoro.
Yeah.
Like one good season at Marseille. And then like they wanted Branthwaite, but were told it would cost them 75, so they walked away. Wouldn't you pay 15 extra for
Yeah.
the seasoned Premier League defender and not some unknown French defender?
A seasoned young Premier League
Yeah.
defender
Yeah.
who's only going to
Get
get
better.
better through the
Xerxes
years.
had literally half a good season at Sassuolo in Serie A, like, and then they buy him for like 30, 40 mil. Like, they're weird. Like, I didn't think, from what I heard, like, I didn't even think taking off Xerxes was that warranted. Like,
Did he play under De Zerbi?
yeah, well, no.
Or was it
De Zerbi
after
was
that?
still at Brighton, but
Right.
He-
so
he-
it was, yeah.
he was at Sassuolo last season.
Because that's where De Zerbi came from.
Only last season. That was when he had like half a good season, and then they bought him because he was so young. But like,
Oh,
it's
no,
just-
he had those 2 minutes in the Euros as well.
yeah, like, I don't know. It's just their signings are so weird. And then you look in the news just of what their owner's doing just in the background too, and it's just blow after blow. Like I read the other day that he cut all the funding for all the pension players or something, or the legend players, just completely wiped all the funding out for it. Like
he cut the charity department.
Yeah, cut the charity department.
Yeah.
Who is this motherfucker? Like,
Christmas party's gone.
Yeah.
And there's mice in the kitchen at Old Trafford. They got done by the health inspector.
like what's going on? From
Well, at least it wasn't rats.
Yeah.
from top.
No, they're on the pitch.
Yeah, Bruno.
They're clawing trying to get out. It's sinking. All that water coming off the roof of Old Trafford, it's sinking, and the rats are trying to get out.
I don't know. I don't even know what can save them at this point because they're lucky that the teams below them are
Transfer window and a manager that sort of knows the players he's looking for has a system
But
that he wants to fill.
Amarim is playing
gaps in.
the system that he wants to play, but he doesn't have the players to do it. But he's forcing them to play it. Like
Yeah, well, he's just doing that until he can get players that he
Yeah.
wants.
They've got no budget.
he is
Yeah,
a
he's
good
going to
manager.
sell Rashford, isn't he?
What, for
Rashford, I reckon they'll get 40 mil for Rashford. Actually, people are saying that. I reckon they will. We got 65 for Mount and 75 for Havertz, so they'll get money for Rashford. But
Yeah.
someone will
Yeah.
pay it. Someone,
But
will
not
pay
his
it.
not his wages. He's on 300k a week.
300,000 a week is insane. Is that the highest paid in the whole league?
No, that's Haaland.
No.
500.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy
What's
fuck!
Salah
I
on?
didn't know
350,
that.
isn't it?
probably. Yeah,
something
I
like
think
that, 350
Chelsea's highest is Reece James on 250.
Yeah,
Chilwell
yeah.
on 200 after that.
Yeah.
And they don't even
Chilwell's
play.
going to go somewhere. Isn't
Honestly, fuck. Play Chilwell instead of Disassi. I
he?
never
No,
want to
Chilwell's going to go somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah, I know.
I think Maresca doesn't like him.
But if he
obviously.
likes Disassi, how can he not like Chilwell? I'd rather see Chilwell play any day than Disassi any day of the week. Chilwell's not going to do that pass. Fuck, he might
No.
fuck up a tackle or that, but I know for a fact that Chilwell is not going to make that pass, actually. Like, I've never seen him make it before, so why would he start making it now? Whereas Disassi just looks fucking scary.
It was good last season.
I don't know, I think the last two games Maresca has actually cooked it pretty hard. He's been out-coached
he
the
did
last
that.
two games.
There was a
Actually.
little period where he did
Christmas
that
slump.
last season with Leicester.
Yeah.
And then it looked like he's lost it, he's gotten it, and then it came back, he got it back.
In the
Because there were
full-
rumours then, the players don't like him, he's...
Well, the players had a little coup.
Yeah.
The senior players got together and they had a talk and they wanted to change things and they told him they wanted to change things and they changed things. Chelsea don't have that.
Said, no, what, senior players? No, they don't.
I think he just
They're all
made.
very young.
I think he just made some just basic, just naive mistakes against Fulham when the tide was turning. Marcus Silva made fucking 4 subs, and
Yeah.
Morenza.
Lorenzo. We'll just call him
Maresca.
Lorenzo.
Yeah,
We'll
Lorenzo.
combine his surname.
He took off Jackson for Nkunku, which was just the worst change ever because Jackson was the only one making runs in behind or holds a ball up. He's the only one who ever does that. He's the only one in our team who can actually do that. I don't know.
But he did, yeah. Were they left on the bench? Him and Sanchez left on the bench because of 4 yellow cards, you think? Or
I don't know. And then Madueke
was
wasn't
it?
even in the squad
or
for
is
discipline.
it going to
Like,
happen more now because Chelsea don't have any cup games or Europa League games or Conference League games? Not Europa
Not
League.
for a while.
So they don't have them until March.
No, he,
So
Not sure.
he
that
did this
way,
against Southampton as
Jackson,
Yeah.
Jackson he could lose minutes to Nkunku.
I'm not
and-
sure. I don't think Nkunku ever should start as a 9
well.
anyway.
I think Nkunku
Like,
goes in January.
yeah, I actually think he does too. I think he's actually not necessary. Like,
He's a bit
because
shit.
he's actually
Yeah, but it's balloon celebrations.
he's
lovely.
actually really good. He's just playing in the wrong position. He's not a 9. He's a 10. Like, that's where he played for Leipzig as well. And like, obviously,
did Chelsea have anyone who can play at 10?
yeah. Yeah, actually,
Joao
Joao Felix should
Felix,
be
yeah.
fucking playing there. Because honestly, like, I think he was harshly taken off against Ipswich because I think he was our best player. He lost the ball like 2 times, but lost the ball trying to actually make something happen, not fucking just giving it to them. Like, he was actually our best player, most creative player. Like, he was better than Palmer. Palmer was he did get pretty unlucky.
Palmer, I'm watching Palmer. He's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, he just makes himself available every time. Even if it's a simple pass, he will move.
He's trying to get the ball as much
And
as
he's
he
just,
possibly can. But I think that's also sometimes can be a detriment because,
I think you should captain him.
yeah.
Any-
Let's see.
No?
No.
You're not going
played-
to captain him this week?
No.
Ever again?
I think I'd be stupid if I took the armband off Salah again.
Yeah, I think especially this week, he's going to fucking actually just destroy United.
But Man United are so good. They got such a good history.
I think this is not even
They're
a
a
case
prestige
of like...
club from the Big Six.
That's one of. Yeah, that's right. They are.
I
They
don't,
were.
I don't even think it's a case of like, you can say, oh, United, oh, maybe they just win. Maybe they get up for this one, they win it. Nah.
Maybe they do get up for this one, and maybe they do
Get someone
No.
sent off in the first 5
No.
minutes.
Yeah.
not get absolutely spanked, but
I think they're
I think
getting
they're getting
spanked.
absolutely spanked.
Yeah, actually.
On what I've seen over the past few weeks.
I've seen better United teams than this get spanked by Liverpool.
Yeah. Do they need to fire Ten Hag? Couldn't they just wait to go at Amorim at the end of the season?
Yeah, they should have kept Van Nissel. I'm glad they didn't, because he's got us no points. But anyway, no, actually, he got us 4 points.
Yeah.
They probably should have stuck with Van Nistelrooy till the end.
Yeah. I don't...
Yeah, but people, like the fans, were just looking for something to change.
But
Yeah.
did you see they won 2 games? What was it? Three games,
And
including
yeah.
Club game.
Europa League
Yeah.
under Van Nistelrooy. That's a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, they just look fucking just...
I think the difference just was Ten Hag's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
maybe
didn't know
that's-
what he was doing. He was like, it basically was, he didn't seem to have a system. It just seemed to be the players that they had were just allowed to play however they wanted to try and save
I think the
game.
system was, are you Dutch? Yes, you're in.
But every one of those signings was his, not like a board signing. They were his. That was his team. That was the players he wanted to get in, and it just was just shambolic. And now Amorim's trying to use them in a system that they've never fucking played in before. So like I think it's gonna just get.
Well, he
go from
hasn't
bad
been
to
there that
worse.
long.
He hasn't been there
So
long.
he needs time.
You can't say anything about the coach with United. There's no way. Anyone who says anything about Ruben is just a fucking... is retarded, sorry. But, like, those players are...
Ralph was right. Ralph was right.
Actually...
The place is rotten to the core.
Actually, he's right.
But
Those-
he didn't actually say those words, but
It was pretty
yeah,
close.
Yeah.
How'd your team go, Jack, this week?
Was that aside for Leicester or aside for your team? Or both?
We know how
combined?
I feel on the Leicester results lately. I've talked about that.
Yeah.
Double side.
Well, here's what happened. I brought Madison in the other week,
That's excellent.
and then he got dropped both games.
Yeah.
Even though he was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fucked. I should have brought Isaac in. I didn't. I brought Jesus in. And that didn't work.
Put your faith in Jesus at Christmas time. It's
yeah.
not a bad thing to do.
Then
Jack.
this week, I had Fernandez suspended. So right, okay. I'll bring in Gordon. They went, no, I won't. I'll sell Rao, and I'll bring in Enzo in the midfield and Isaac up front. So I brought Isaac in. Got 7 points. Rao got 9. Enzo got 1. Gomez got injured before the clean sheet. Jackson didn't start. Madison didn't start. Diblin on the bench with 8. And I put the captain on Palmer.
Why?
I've been asking myself that for many
That
days.
was a lucky week.
Yeah, I was unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah, actually, that was a lucky week, actually.
But you still have
I got-
Jesus and
Yeah, Gabriel.
Gabriel to play. They could save your game week. Unlikely.
No, it's not going to happen. You know, I've dropped so far down the table that it's embarrassing.
That a 14-year-old kid with the same name as you, who doesn't change his team,
Yeah.
has gone above you.
But at least I'm not below someone who started in week 2.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is below?
that would be me.
All right.
Yeah.
But you had a good game week this
I had
week.
a good... I got above the
Decent game
average,
week.
which
Not as good as French Mark though.
No.
He's had a great game week.
Yeah.
Well, every single player he had returned, every single one. So
Yeah.
And, Evan Nielsen scored. Oh, never had him in my team. Strand Larson scored. Never had him in my team. They just score the week I get them out.
You break them, then you get rid of them,
Yeah.
and then they come good.
Yeah. I literally
Like
got...
you did that to Duran as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally got Duran in. He scores against City.
Yeah.
And then he gets a red card. Okay, 1 game and they appeal it. Now he's out for 3 matches.
Yeah, and could be more because he's
The
being
water
investigated for kicking the water bottle and having to be pushed down the tunnel.
It's a fucking joke. Anyway, that's pretty much how my FPO has gone. But I used my wild card the second I got it, so I've already done it.
So you'll get one back after this week.
Yeah.
Are you going to use it right away?
I already used it.
What?
What do you mean?
Ready for the weekend.
No. I mean, I already used my wild card. I didn't use the free transfer, but I've used my wild card. I used it the second I got it because I needed to change my team.
I was thinking of doing the same, actually.
I needed to. Even though I had a good week this week, I would have had 16 more points had the fucking Boorowa Internet not stuffed up. Actually, and that would have put me to like close to like 80 points.
11 more points.
11 more points, sorry, you're right.
It doesn't feel as bad if you say 11.
Yeah. But I still beat the average, which I haven't done in like 5 weeks.
The game week's not over yet.
Yeah.
Have you got any Arsenal players?
I have no Arsenal players.
Okay,
I had Saka, but I took
If
him
Gabriel gets a goal and a clean sheet, then
Yeah.
you're probably below average.
Yeah, I'd say that.
And Jack would like that.
Yeah.
Well, if Jesus got a return, I wouldn't be below average because I don't think a lot of people have him. So.
You don't have him either.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I'm
but
saying.
a lot of people don't. Yeah,
But the
not many
average
people.
doesn't
yeah,
have
yeah.
him, whereas heaps of people would have Gabriel.
Yeah.
But I think I did all right. Kulusevski did return, even though he wasn't meant to be captain. Hall got another, great points.
Another hole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vardio got clean sheet. Porro.
A rare clean
assisted.
sheet for Guardiola.
Yeah,
Usually gives
actually.
goals away. Keeps clean sheets.
And Leicester nearly scored against him a few times.
Yeah,
so.
they did.
Well, he nearly fucking caused one. That fucking.
Well, that's what he's been doing.
Yeah.
He does. That's
He
what he's
should,
there for.
he should be playing in the midfield. I've said it a
Yeah.
million times. He should be playing Rodgers' role. I wish I was their coach. Actually, honestly, Vardio should be playing in Rodgers' role. Actually,
No, not Rodgers' role. He's not built for that.
I don't know. I reckon he could. I
He's
reckon
not
he'd
built for that.
surprise him. And Isaac, he's just been Isaac. So
Yeah.
How'd your team?
I'm on
Keith?
77 with Gabriel still to play.
How'd your Crystal Palace players go?
Unluckily. Sarr had plenty of shots, and Munoz had shots too. Munoz is just one of those defenders you look at and you go, he's going to haul one of these game weeks. Like Alexander-Arnold, you know it's coming.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he? He never scored for Palace, and he scored 2 weeks in a row.
I've got Cunha up front now. Of course, my bench, I've got 26 points on my bench.
Really?
Almost as many as Jack
Show
has in
us.
his team.
Do you have 26 points in
Yeah.
your bench?
He does.
Yeah.
Gary was laughing at that the other morning.
You would have had like 100 points.
Joe Pedro, who got, 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hall got 12, and O'Shea, clean sheet, 5.
That's 100 points that you would
That's a
have had.
bench boost week, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a solid team as well.
All
Yeah.
right, rub it in.
It's like, oh yeah, if anything happens, you can trust those players.
Yeah.
Well, this week. Maybe not next week.
I think it's taken me actually like a couple seasons of playing, but actually I always just disregarded my bench so much, and I think I've
You're
always
going, I
used
want to use
too
all the
many
money
transfers,
on,
yeah.
on the team.
But I'm slowly learning. I didn't
You
realize
need you need a goodish bench.
I didn't realize how actually hard this is.
Especially at this time of year when the games come thick and fast, because players do get dropped or rotated. But yeah, Cunha played half a game, came off injured. Now he's got his 2-match ban, which seems very, very light. And
Especially
one of those,
when you look at Duran.
and one of those games is in the FA Cup, so he's really just losing, missing against the game against Forest
Yeah.
in game week 20. But then when they come back, they have a tough run of fixtures. When he comes back,
Is he not fixture proof though? I feel like he is.
yeah,
He
he
might
might
be.
be, but
Yeah.
Wolves I
aren't.
don't think
Yeah.
are, as we saw before at the start of the season, because he didn't really start firing until their fixtures eased up a
Because
bit.
their fixtures are
And
hard.
O'Neill,
Yeah, got the sack.
yeah,
They play City, Newcastle, Chelsea, and Arsenal
yeah.
when he comes back.
Yeah, Newcastle away, Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Villa at home, and Liverpool away.
Oh, that's right.
That's the
too.
5 games.
That's a fucking run.
when he
That's
does that. Although he's also been linked with a move away.
To Arsenal.
in January.
Yeah.
Fuck, how much?
Saka's replacement.
Fuck, Wolves would. How
So
much would they get for him?
if he does go, he might be worth keeping an eye on.
Yeah. If he goes to Arsenal, I'm having him. I'm having him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think if he does go to Arsenal, it'll have to be a trade involved because the cost will be too much. I could see Martinelli or Jesus leaving.
Yeah, but the thing is, Arsenal never fucking pay. They paid for Rice, and that was about it. But they don't really. They don't. In January,
Depends
how
how
much is he
much they
going to
want him.
cost?
I
They're
can't
in a
see him going
relegation battle.
He can't go for less than 80.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think they get 80 for him.
But if he leaves Wolves,
Yeah, I
they're
don't
going
think they get 80
down.
for him.
They 100% go down if he's gone.
I don't know, but yeah.
So like he's worth like more than 80 to them. How much is it to get promoted into the Prem? Like 200 mil. He's probably worth 200 mil to Wolves actually, because if he's gone in January, they're gone too by the end of the year.
Depends who they get with the money. They'd want to sort the deal early in the window, not late.
Yeah, but who's going to go knowing that they're probably going to get relegated?
Me?
Yeah,
I'll go cheap.
you go cheap. Yeah, they get Grealish.
Yeah.
I'd go there for £1,000 a week.
I'd go there for $50 a week, to be honest.
Man, I think he's definitely good enough though. Fuck,
Yeah.
he'd be good enough for any top 6
He's
team.
he's
You're talking
fantastic.
about
He's
me
definitely
still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got the same goals and assists as Grealish does
Yeah.
this year, Jack.
That's right.
Jack Grealish. That's his actual name.
Yeah, so I'm as far as Cunha goes, I'm thinking I could probably get rid of him, missing the Forest game and then coming back for those fixtures. I'll probably just go to Wood.
Yeah, he hit 100 points too. They both hit 100 points
Yeah.
the week after each
Because
other.
Wood is playing in a good team who are playing well. He's on fire as well. He's having the season of his career.
Yeah. Forest are too. They all
And
are.
you can hold him. You can hold him for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Where you got other, of course, Roll, but then there's minutes because Muniz
Yeah.
started in front of him. Wissa, they've got bad fixtures too,
Yeah.
and away from home they're
Forest are having a Leicester on par.
Nicholas Jackson. His minutes are now a bit dodgy too.
Yeah, well then you don't know what he's going to cook. I think next game we'll see the normal starting team. I don't think there'll be any.
I don't
any
think
changes.
I don't think Jackson's going to get dropped.
Neither do I. I think next game against Palace, it'll be Jackson and
Sancho, Neto.
Yeah, it won't be. It'll be the cookie cutter on paper our best team. But in saying that, I think Neto should start on one side. Neto or Madueke start on one side. I should think Felix should start on the other side. I think he should be fucking given a chance.
What's Sancho?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's hard to
There's not enough sides.
I don't know. There is not enough sides.
They need a hexagonal pitch.
Yeah.
And I never want to see Disassi play again when there's right backs on the motherfucking bench. Why isn't Gusto starting? I know he had some kind of knock or something, but he brought him on anyway. He should.
Yeah.
Then he came back for a fight.
Yeah, he should be fucking starting the game. Disassi should not be fucking ever starting. I can't wait till Fofana's back too, because he's actually our best defender.
Yeah.
And we need him back so bad. James was in the squad. Don't know why, if you're not going to use him.
Because he's I don't know. They're getting him back to just letting him look at the pitch one more time before they sell him.
Honestly,
Before he gets injured.
the
he's
amount of
gone.
problems it would just solve if somehow James just never got injured again. Oh my god, the amount of problems it would solve for Chelsea is actually crazy. Like,
I'd have him in my team, you know that.
if he didn't get injured again, then we would have a serious team.
I got a soft spot for James. Unfortunately, he has a soft spot on the back of his leg.
He's that good. Like, it's anyway, we've talked about this a million fucking times. What are we doing? Predictions?
Yeah, predictions. We've missed a few weeks.
I've got it.
You've got it written down, but
Yeah, yeah.
we haven't. My
there was-
predictions have been not fantastic.
No. There was some debate over what the totals were last Thursday because you thought I had more points than I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't here last Thursday.
No, I didn't know.
know.
Like we're trying
Because
to
he sent
play
me a
football and
he sent me a
discuss the-
message.
Yeah,
Or
we're
sent
trying
me
to
a
play
picture.
football and discuss predictions at the same time. It wasn't working.
So what is the actual score?
I think with one game to go this week, you got 9, Keith got
I've got
3,
3.
and I got
3.
8,
Yes, that's
which
correct.
should bring the totals to on the false ones.
Yeah, am I going to be last now?
Yeah, I'm in the lead with 86.
No way I overtook you.
Loggie's got 85 and Keith's got 84.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
That's a-
84,
that's a
85,
big-
86.
Like, that's a big
And,
gap this week.
And in the real ones, 92 for you, Lockie.
Yeah.
123 for Keith. And I'm out in front on 127.
I'm
Yeah.
still not that far behind.
So
you
the
in
last
that,
3
which is
real quick
crazy.
weeks, I've been like 1 or 2 points behind both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this week, you're like both
Yeah.
killing it.
But that's with a game to go. I
Yeah.
got Brentford 2-1 tomorrow, so
Yeah, I think
I've got Arsenal 3-2.
we all have different
I got
things.
2-0 on Arsenal.
Wow, that's really close.
Yeah.
So since I've started, since week 7, we are 1 point between each other.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so close. That's crazy.
That all changes this week because I'm back on it.
Yeah, you're back on it.
Taking it serious again.
On what?
The war.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to do mine. I forgot there was another game week. I thought we were going over the last ones. I'll do them on the spot.
Oh, on the fly.
I'll do them.
This will be your best ever.
I have to do them on the fly.
He's going to have to go first if he's doing it on the
No,
floor.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, that's competitive
That's fair.
integrity.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think we can sway his.
Nah.
I think it's better if he goes
I-
last. Then we can sway it.
I don't know.
You guys rock
No,
it
no.
off. Wasn't it? Scissors, paper, rocket.
I'm not worried. What, you want him to go second?
No, I don't care.
I think it's better if I
Would
do
you
that.
like to go first?
I think it's better if I go first because
Okay.
then I'm not going off yours.
All right.
You know, Jack's protecting his 1 point lead.
Oh, so you said Jack's scared. Yeah.
Well, Jack's scared. You're not scared, but Jack's definitely scared.
He's got nothing to be scared about.
That's right. I'm last. I'm rock bottom.
rock bottom. You should be a wrestler.
Okay, well, all right. Game week 20, which is Saturday games.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew I was forgetting to do something.
And then there's a 2-week break after that.
Yeah.
So the first game is Spurs at home to Newcastle.
Oh, fuck.
Lachlan.
Newcastle 3-1.
Okay.
Well, Newcastle have kept clean sheets in their last 3 weeks.
They have done. They've been keeping clean sheets recently.
Spurs have got not much of a defence,
That's true.
but they
That is
can
true.
score goals.
Yes.
That is
So
true.
I've gone 4-2 to Newcastle.
4-2 Newcastle.
I'm going to do these without any hesitation at all, as quick as I
I
can.
noticed that. You just
because I don't want to
fly
even
in
think.
there.
I don't want to think about it. These are going to be.
Well, I've gone a 3-2 to Newcastle. So we've all got Newcastle winning, which means Spurs will win.
Yeah.
Anytime we agree on who's winning, it usually
Like the Forest Brentford game
Yeah.
the other week.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was a bit different because they hadn't lost at home to that point. So I think everyone would have
Well,
said.
that's true. Villa at home to the trending downwards Leicester.
Villa at home to Leicester. 2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa. Jack.
I like the way Leicester are playing. 2-2 draw.
He's deluded.
Deluded. He's worse than me.
3-0 Villa.
Get it in there.
That's without Rodgers. I knew Rodgers wasn't playing. I still went 3-0.
Rub the salt in the wounds. I gave him a goal. I've been kind to Leicester this season in my predictions, can I say?
Yeah. You have.
Thank you for your kindness.
And it has failed you.
It failed me every time.
Okay. Bournemouth at home to Everton.
Bournemouth at home to Everton. Oh, 2-0.
To Everton.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, no, 2-0 to Bournemouth.
You almost had him then.
Bournemouth at home
Yeah.
to Everton. No. Oh, he nearly got me.
I confused him. 2-1 to Bournemouth.
2-1 Bournemouth.
This is why I wanted me to go first.
I have 2-1 Bournemouth as well.
Oh.
2-1 home
That's
win.
going to be 3 points for me, I think.
Palace at home to Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. I'm praying for a 2-1.
2-1 Chelsea.
Palace on the up. Chelsea having a little wobble.
Yep.
2-2 draw.
2-1 Chelsea.
It does. It has 2-1 written on it, doesn't it? It has a 2-1.
I think it's got, on my pad, it's got 2.
Manchester City at home to West Ham without Bowen, who has a broken foot.
West Ham 2-1.
Without Bowen, who has a broken foot.
Could have double.
Did you say 2-1?
Yeah. 2-1 West Ham.
Down to Fulkrug. I got 2-1 to City.
2-1 City. I have a 2-0 City. Put your captaincy on Guardiola this week. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Go to Boorowa and put your...
He's not in my team anymore.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Okay.
My team has had a serious overhaul.
It's had a revamp for the new year.
A revamp, yep.
You wouldn't even recognise it. Southampton at home to Brentford.
4-1 Brentford.
Away from home, Brentford.
First away win.
Yeah, Southampton are dog shit.
I disagree. I think Southampton are starting to look a bit better at the back.
They're looking to tighten it up a bit.
Yeah.
They haven't been letting as many goals in.
And I think Brentford
So
have
far.
slipped a bit lately. I'm going to 1-1 draw.
That's crazy talk. I have a 1-1 draw as well. Brighton at home to Arsenal.
3-2 Arsenal.
Who's scoring for Arsenal?
Jesus. Nah, it'll be something stupid.
Havertz.
It'll be like Timber, Gabriel, and fucking...
Hopefully it's Gabriel. Yeah.
I'll take that. I've given Brighton one less goal. I've gone 3-1 to Arsenal.
A 3-1 Arsenal win.
Solly March is back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll be
Although he's only got a few minutes because he's been out for 14 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can somehow recapture his form that he was in.
He had the chance to score, but he took way too long at the end of the game.
That's what happens when you haven't played in 14 months.
Yeah.
He said, I was going to do this, and then I thought about I have a 2-1 Arsenal win.
So we'll have Arsenal in, but different scores actually.
Yeah, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. Fulham at home to Ipswich. Fulham are they're a good team.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
I know.
So are Ipswich, though.
Yeah, I don't know who wins this one. Bucket 2-2 draw.
Oh, 2-2 draw with.
Fuck both of them.
You
That's
think
what I
Ipswich are that buoyed for beating Chelsea?
I think they'll be pretty up for it actually.
Well, we beat Chelsea as well.
There's not many teams that get to beat Chelsea, so
Apart from these two that are playing now.
yeah.
And Man City.
We went from 2 losses to only City and Liverpool, now 4 losses in the space of fucking.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I've gone 2-1 to Fulham.
A 2-1 home win. I've gone 3-1 Fulham. Liverpool, big game. Traditionally a big game.
Yeah.
Liverpool, Man United games
Is it-
are.
Is it at Anfield?
It's at Anfield.
It's at Anfield?
Yes.
Okay, 8-0.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
8-0.
I seriously think they're
8-0.
going to fucking spank them.
If United played and it was the same team that played that way in the first half an hour against Newcastle, Liverpool could easily score 5.
The Liverpool stars are aligned. If Salah,
But Fernandes will be back. And Ugarte will be back.
I think they're gonna seriously. It's
So
gonna be
8-0.
bad.
You're
Yeah.
still holding on to 8-0.
Yeah, 8-0.
Didn't they whacked them 7-something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
7-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a record-breaking
Could be.
win.
Yeah, well, I think it's damage limitations for United. It's how few they let in, not if they can win it.
Yeah.
But Liverpool are missing a lot in defence, so they'll be playing Kwanzaa there. So I don't think they'll be impenetrable. I've gone slightly more.
But they might not get past the Liverpool midfield.
They might
couldn't.
not.
They kept
No.
losing the ball in midfield against
That's
Newcastle.
true. I've gone slightly more reserved than Lockie. I've gone 7-1.
If Newcastle
7-1.
had Salah in that first 30 minutes, it's 5-0. It's actually 5-0.
I've gone 4-1. I'm very kind to.
Very kind to know. Yeah.
That's very kind.
And last game of the round is Wolves without Cunha at home to Forest. Second place Forest.
Forest 2-0.
2-0 Forest.
Probably will be 0 for Wolves without Cunha, but Hwang looked alright, so I've given Wolves a goal, but I've gone 2 for Forest. 2-1 away win.
A 2-1 away win. I've gone 1-0 away win.
I'm either going to be super ahead or super behind with those ones.
Oh, I don't know. I think 8-0 will still get you a point.
Should we talk about my changes?
What, clothes? Or...
We should talk about your changes. What are you doing? What have you done? Have you played a wild card?
I've played my wild card.
Immediately,
Yeah.
it became available.
So stack the midfield. 5 midfielders now. So
You
from
mean 5 playing midfielders?
5 playing midfielders too, because I had
Okay.
heaps of injury problems too. Well, Duran was going to be out for I don't know how long. Torres was
At least 3 weeks.
now injured.
Maybe 5.
My bench is Aaron Ramsdale, Kirkis, Delap, and Greaves.
That's your bench.
That's my bench.
That's a solid enough bench.
So I put Sales in goals,
Yeah.
Hall, Virgil, and Ola Aina as
Yeah.
my 3 backs. Then
Where's the Arsenal defenders?
not there. Gordon, Palmer, Salah, Kulusevski, Gibbs, White, Gakpo, Isaac.
You went through it. I like the Gordon
Yeah.
Isaac double up.
I think I'd need to have all 3 of them, Hall and.
Well, it depends on whether you want to play, when you want to play your manager chip.
Well, it's still not for another 4 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still a whole month away.
Because that takes up one of your team spots.
Oh, I didn't.
If you were to want Eddie Howe, for example, you couldn't get him because you've got 3 Newcastle already.
but still a month away, so
Yeah.
that's 4 free transfers because
Yeah.
I'm not going to have to change my team.
Plus, you need then. I think they're between 0.5 and 1.5 for
Yeah.
the manager.
So you need money in the bank.
I always try and cook too hard and think I'm going for the most uncooked team I can possibly go for.
So you're going template.
That's what I'm going for, because when I cook too hard, it never works, and I go from first to 28th. I've gone with the best players pretty much for their individual teams that I have. That's what I thought about going for.
Jack, is your team as exciting as that? Are you making changes this week?
I've considered playing a wild card.
Right.
I have considered it, but I don't know.
Not game enough.
It feels dodgy not preparing for a bench boost later on in the season.
Yeah.
I already wrecked my triple captain.
Bench boost, did you guys get one of those?
Yeah. Didn't you get one?
I don't think so.
Oh, you didn't get one. There must have been. Oh, let's talk to admin. See what's happened to that bench boost. See if it just got lost in the ether somewhere. Maybe.
I think you might have been on the ether.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in Boorowa somewhere. Somewhere over Boorowa.
ADSL was just stored at that much that. So it's ADSL, mate.
Yeah.
Can you blame me for what happened?
Yeah. For not being prepared. So, the plan is at the moment Gomez out because his hamstring is gone.
Yes.
Ola Aina in because...
Copy me.
Yeah. If
I've got lawyers if you want to talk to them about team copying.
they were my lawyers.
They jumped ship when they saw
did,
what you were
yeah.
doing. Palmer as captain last week. You're crazy, man.
It was fucking Ipswich.
Yeah, he's right. It was fucking Ipswich. How the fuck do we lose to fucking Ipswich?
Yeah, but it's Salah. Have a look at Salah. Salah's blanked twice in the whole season.
I'm going to fucking blank on him any day now.
If I played a wild card, I'd be taking out both keepers. I'd be taking out Maddison, Jesus, Jackson, Enzo, Dinya.
So you lost faith in Jesus as well.
Yeah, Diblin. I'd be stripping the team back.
I strip my team completely.
Yeah, I would be taking that team apart. I'm very tempted because I'd go back row. I'd go double Arsenal with Sells and Aina.
What about Trent?
Back. No, Trent's overpriced for what he's producing.
He fucking isn't.
What? That's
He got 30 points last 2 weeks.
But that's been rare, for 7 mil. What's he done all season compared to Virgil? It was a mil cheaper.
He's got more points than Virgil and he's played less games.
These are small details that I choose to avoid looking at.
If you want to get most points at the end of the season, you will
that's not
choose
gonna happen
Alexander
now.
Arnold
That's
over
not-
Virgil.
It's not going to
that's
happen
true.
now, though, is it? Because I'm over 200 points behind the top.
You only need one really good week.
No, not at this stage.
So why would you keep picking players who are not going to get more than the other player?
Because
still confident.
I thought they would at the time. It's fine with hindsight, isn't it, Mr. Hindsight?
No, I'm telling you, Alexander Arnold is going to end up with more points than Virgil.
All right, he probably will, but he's still 7 mil.
Yeah. He's going to get more points than a lot of midfielders who are more expensive than him.
Well, not if he goes to Real Madrid.
He's not going to go to Real Madrid in the middle of the season.
No way. That would be squad suicide.
Anyway, let's just leave this alone now. Let's just look at your... We looked at your score, didn't we? We talked about it earlier with your lovely bench. Why didn't you play Hall, Keith?
Because
Why would you play Munoz over Hall, Keith?
Because I thought he had a good fixture.
And
And
I
he did,
thought
and he
Palmer
almost
did.
he had he could have scored.
So
He was
did
unlucky.
Palmer.
Like Trent was unlucky for a few weeks, but I kept faith in him because I don't chop and change
Yeah.
just because I don't get points this week.
Yeah, I do that too much.
Yeah.
I'm too reactionary.
The best chip you can use in fantasy league is patience. Write that down.
I should write it down. I'm way
You
too
should get that
reactionary.
tattooed.
What, on my
like
forehead?
Mudrik's hard work isn't enough. You can
Yeah.
get
Hard
the
work
best
isn't
chip
enough.
is
You need
patience.
drugs as
You
well.
need drugs as well. You need PEDs.
Allegedly.
I'm too reactionary, but it's pretty much halfway of the season.
Yeah.
Gone, so
So practice the second half of the season. Use it as practice for
I'm
next season.
changing my ways completely.
You can still get above your brothers.
I can 100%.
They're trending downwards.
I can still come first.
Yeah.
I finally lost to a Batala.
Oh, you mean finally?
Yeah, I've beat the other two, but Kyle got me.
Am I playing Kyle this week?
Yeah, you beat him.
Well, I think it depends on who does he have.
I
He
think
has
you've already beat him.
someone. No, he's got. There's a chance that he can win, but
Really?
yeah,
I think he only has one Arsenal player.
he does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's no chance he can win. You've already.
I think hasn't he
beaten him.
got Saliba and you got Gabriel?
yeah.
Oh well then.
So if one scores and the other doesn't,
So
then
if Gabriel was to get a red card and Arsenal get thrashed,
But I think he's
until
too,
Saliba scores.
he's too far behind you anyway.
He's like 12, maybe 12 points behind.
So Saliba goal, Arsenal clean sheet, and then he beats you.
And Gabriel doesn't start.
Gabriel doesn't.
Although if he doesn't start, then I get Hull. So he'd want Gabriel to start.
You are 11 points in front of him.
Yeah. It should be enough.
And he has just Saliba, so yeah. So you probably will get the exact same amount of points from Saliba and Gabriel if everything goes normal.
I should do. I do have Cunha for next week, and I might just, given the fact that he's going to miss the next game, and then he's got pretty tough fixtures, might just go straight to Wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a little bit cheaper, actually, still.
The only reason I put Gakpo instead of Wood is because Salah has just been feeding him.
He looks so good on the wing, Gakpo.
Yeah, he does actually, and he does look really good. Can't believe Suri is going to beat Emmy by 1 point just because he's got Gabriel to play.
Yeah.
Emmy's 1 point in front of him. That's unlucky.
That's an evil laugh. That's unlucky.
No,
You didn't really.
It is unlucky.
So I'm well away from playing a wild card or making drastic changes to my team.
Yeah. Well,
Because my team is, I like it.
If your bench
That's
is getting
solid.
26 points, you don't need to.
No, maybe I should look at who I'm starting instead of making changes.
I think I had to anyway. Torres was injured. Duran was going to be out for fucking I don't know how many games.
Minimum of 3.
I had another injury as well. Like that was
Yeah,
in
you
there.
got Fass.
Yeah, like Vass is injured and Hermansen is injured. So I had 5 injuries like with all my players. Like I actually had to wildcard anyway. I haven't locked it in yet completely. You still
have time.
I'm
You
still
can
on
do
the
it right
fence
up to that, yeah.
between Gakpo and Wood. That's one thing I'm on the fence with because
Who else you got up front?
Isaac.
And Delap.
No, Delap's on my bench.
Yeah, I meant in the whole team.
Yeah, in the whole team.
Can you get rid of Delap and downgrade one of the midfield so you can have Gakpo and Wood?
Isaac and Wood, yeah. I still haven't fully confirmed it, but I'm pretty sure that'll be... I just thought about every team's best players that scores goals, and that's what I went with.
You could go with Rodgers instead of Kulusevski.
Yeah.
Might save you some money. I know he doesn't play the next game week, but
Yeah,
you know how
bench him.
good he's playing.
yeah. Kulusevski's easily been Spurs' best player the whole year,
Yeah.
but Spurs are just so hot and cold that
Spursy.
you don't know. Yeah, Spursy. And Rodgers is cheaper. So I haven't fully locked it in yet, but I needed to wildcard regardless. I needed to wildcard like really bad.
Let's look at the leagues.
Let's
do
do
it.
that. Yeah.
Oh, you don't sound. You two, your enthusiasm just dropped.
I'm
both of you,
excited. I'm excited because
for
now,
the new year.
I'm excited for the
new start.
comeback.
Yeah, the comeback.
So,
Yeah.
you know, you got to have both ways. And I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back now, and it's gonna be really exciting.
Of course, it will be.
Mm.
In the SWP league, the main league, the classic league, we've got still Nicky just holding on at the moment with 1 game to go in this game week. He's got 3-point lead over Tiny, Ian Town.
3 points, not a lot.
Yeah, it's not. And then there's a little bit of a maybe 20-something points back to Johnny, he's having a good season.
He is having a good season.
He's got a new shoulder. He's looking slim.
Yeah.
He's
New shoulder.
Yeah,
he
came
had-
off a motorbike, so he had to have his shoulder reconstructed again.
True.
Yeah.
Can I get a back reconstruction?
Well, I don't know. And
Get a
then
backbone, will you?
Emmy's in fourth, up into fourth again.
Yeah, that kind of hurts.
And then other nephew Chris is dropped to 5th.
No more Ricky. Yes.
Surya is 6th. Gary's dropped to 7th. I'm in 8th. Gary, the other Gary, I'm in the Gary sandwich. I'm in the Gary zone. Gary's 9th and Ricky's 10th.
Yeah, Ricky's quite unhappy. He reckons it's all luck now.
Oh yeah.
He reckons he's
See,
getting very unlucky.
When things are going well, that's when it's easy.
Yeah.
When your team starts that your players don't start working, it's like, oh, what do we do now? And then you either panic or you just go, we're still okay for a bit. And
yeah, he reckons everyone's getting really lucky now. Yeah, I said that's probably because they've been playing for like 10 years, Ricky. And He goes, I look at my score and I've got such a good score. Then I look at other people's score and they've got 20 more points than me. It's all luck. Like,
Yeah.
It is that sometimes, actually.
Although he's got 2 more points than me so far this week. So maybe I just call him lucky this week.
it's not like he's had a bad week.
No, he hasn't. It's just
It's not like
people
left
at the top
21
have had
points on the
88,
bench.
89.
Yeah, they're having
There's
just-
about 3 people in the top 5 on 88.
Yeah, which is really good.
Where are you?
Below French
Scroll,
mark.
keep scrolling.
Here's Jack. Jack's 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2 to go, though. I got
Yeah.
2 to go.
Yeah. 2 to go.
Jesus hat-trick in the morning.
That would be quite a clean sheet, and a Jesus haul would
Are they-
be quite good.
Yeah.
You're 28th.
I am. I'm 28 years old as well.
But not for much longer.
For a little bit longer.
For a little bit longer,
It's
yeah.
only the new year. My birthday's not till July.
Where's Carl? Oh, Carl's just there. I mean,
Yeah. Look, I'm actually confident in the comeback.
you're like 60 points behind Carl.
I'm excited for the comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nothing, really.
It's nothing. How many points am I off 10th? It's a little bit more.
More than
Which
me.
is where Ricky is.
Yeah, which is where Ricky is.
You are
That doesn't look good.
200.
Oh my
199.
God. Oh my god.
199 points off
That's
Ricky.
a lot. That's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, but that's just Captain Salah for the rest of the season.
And it'll be glorious when I do overtake him. It'll be quite glorious.
How annoyed would he be?
Oh,
It'd be like, that's it.
oh,
Never playing again.
it wouldn't even
Not
be-
even watching football
it'd
again.
be better than winning.
Watching one season of football, playing FPL. That would be it. Done.
If I finished above him, it would be better than winning the whole thing. He would be so fucking mad, and I would just give it to him so hard.
I
We'd
think
have
I
to-
just found my goal for the season.
We'd have to get him on.
To not be below you by the end.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be below me with how fucking shit I am.
Anyway, that's the SWP League so far with 1 game to go. Yeah, the head-to-head league, it obviously hasn't updated yet because there's a game to go
Yeah.
and the games aren't finalised. But it does look like Gary's going to lose the top spot.
Yeah.
It's just, did
He's-
you little
No,
smile there?
I don't care. I've fallen so far down now. I don't.
Who's
Yeah,
going
I
to lose it
thought-
to?
Johnny, isn't it?
Johnny
Oh, fuck.
Johnny Milner is going to be number 1. It looks like Tony's going to win as well. I'm probably going to win, and Syria is probably going to win too.
Yeah, I've lost
So-
already, so
We're all going to creep up on Gary.
yeah.
It's not that hard to do.
No.
He doesn't move that quickly anymore.
Yeah. I'd be so far down. I haven't even checked it because I just knew I'd be so far down. I won last week, but I've already lost this week, so.
Yeah, I've won a few in a row now, which is good.
I've lost a few in a row now.
I know you.
I
Remind
was
us, where were you?
First
You used to
and
be top.
second for ages.
I was first.
I've
after 8
I've
weeks.
never been top of any of the leagues here.
Yeah.
You were both top of both leagues.
I was top after 8 weeks.
Yeah, of the SWP, and you were top of the head-to-head.
Yeah.
I haven't been top of either.
What did I do? Where did
Cooked too hard.
Where did it go so wrong?
Cooked too
Where
hard.
did it go so
Like a Walter White.
I was. I might as well be smoking meth because that's what my changes reflect.
How's the challenge extended going?
I didn't even top that last week.
You're second so far in this one,
Yeah,
this week.
but I've still got 1 to go.
Yeah.
2 to go. 2 to go.
Gary's top. Gary Quadramini's top.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row now.
There's basically only 5 of us play it,
Yeah,
and there was 1 week there was 4 because I forgot.
but I was killing it. And
Yeah.
Hayley was not happy that I was well ahead of her.
You're still, like, worldwide, you're still,
1%.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yes, they're really good. Podcast team's got 4 free transfers. And Saka.
That shouldn't be.
No,
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Drop him down and then get Trent, your favourite defender.
I'm not worried. Yeah, we can go because we've got Gomez there as well. So
Oh, so you can get rid of Gomez. and-
Gomez and Saka to Trent and Gordon. I was thinking,
That's not
but I
bad.
don't think we've got Isak either. So Cunha to Isak as well.
Can we afford that?
That
I
sounds
think
pretty good.
probably.
If we could do that, that sounds excellent.
Okay, I'll take a look at that on Saturday morning then.
That sounds pretty good. 3 changes. That's pretty smart and sensible.
Sort of thing
That I am
you'll
doing
do
now.
in 2025.
Yeah, 2025.
Yeah.
I might be 28th now, but I'll be 8th place by the time the season finishes. Oh, I'll
8th place?
I'll just be first. I'm aiming for first.
Yeah, you should always aim for first.
I'm still going to try and win because who knows? I might just get a 200-point week.
Well, if you're this far behind after the first half of the season, why can't you be
that far ahead?
The
Exactly.
second half of the season.
Agreed. I'll definitely will finish over Jack. And
what about in the fantasy league?
See, it's carry on. It's carry on here again. I think once the carry on comes out, it's time to end it.
All right. Just life in general, just to end.
No, just the podcast.
It's just a podcast.
Just the podcast. You can.
I got to go home and feed Yugi.
So okay. Yeah.
Can't end it just yet.
Is that a euphemism for something?
No, that's what I thought I was forgetting, but it was just my predictions.
Ah, right.
I was like, did I feed Yugi? No, I forgot to do my predictions.
So
he
it's
would get fed.
Yeah.
Hell or high water.
Yeah. Yeah. And you would have been feeding him going, predictions? Huh?
I knew I was forgetting something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, Lachlan.
Thanks, Keith and Jack.
Oh, yeah, I got first that time.